Hello guys, welcome to today's video. This is another video by using only Maybelline products. I decided to go for big brows, flicked eyes and red lipstick. It is a gorgeous look, at least I think so. I have used some oldies and goodies and some new stuff in this video. I hope you really enjoy, and let's get back to no makeup. Hello guys, and we're back with no makeup on my face. I'm going to use their primer first. I only recently discovered this primer in Superdrug. It's the Superstay primer. You're supposed to shake it before using, and then I will just take my fingers and do this. It is, as you can see, it looks a bit white, but it has a slight skin tone color to it. Right, I just applied the primer on my face. It is definitely a filling kind of primer. It's made my skin quite smooth, but it is on the oily side. Might not be best for people who have dry skin, but I think it might make the actual Superstay Foundation a bit better because, like I said, it does dry out on me for a couple of hours. It is quite late in the day. It's almost close to 6, and I'm doing this makeup. I want to do a everyday kind of makeup to go out today. I think what better to do than try Maybelline products. It's my second video in this series trying only Maybelline makeup. As you can see, my pores themselves are not fully covered, but overall it has made my skin smooth. Now that I've applied my primer, I'm going to put the Superstay Foundation. It really is a gorgeous foundation, but look, it is absolutely destroying my beauty blender. It's something about this foundation. It is meant to work. The foundation is meant to work with beauty blenders, and not get soaked in. But because of that quality, I think it does destroy the beauty blender. It's really hard to get it out of the beauty blender, like clean the beauty blender. The primer definitely helped with easy spreading of the foundation, and so far so good. This is a well-tested foundation for me, and I just hope it makes it last even longer. The next I'm going to try is the Fit Me Maybelline. I have two color, kind of peachy, pinky, like a bisque kind of shade for my under eyes. And I might put the other one on a spot here and around my lip. It's a creamy formula, and it goes on quite easily. It's not white, of course, but it definitely is more pinky than my skin. And for that, I might end up mixing with it, and we'll see how dark this is. Yeah, this color 30 Sand is definitely too dark for me, so I'm going to skip this. And I'll just set my under eyes with powder, just a little bit. I'm not the biggest fan of this powder. Maybe if I can just get it under my eyes, and that's it. So when I put this powder, I have to be very, very careful not to go over this section because it starts giving me texture after some time. And I'm going to quickly brush off the excess. The point is just to set the concealer, and I will do the same on my eyelid as well. I'll have to do my blusher next because I have a liquid base and the blush is a creamish blush. Looks quite natural. it looks a bit too natural for me in real life. Now I'm going to contour using Master Sculpt. This is a product I used to own, and I used to really love this product for contouring. It is, as you can see, it's a cool toned brown and it blends super easily. I just did my nose, although I don't do nose contouring. I just wanted to demonstrate for people who do nose contouring that it just vanishes into the skin, leaving exactly what you would expect from your contour to do. Beautiful. One thing I have to say about the contour is it does not replace your bronzer. You have to put very slight amount like I did here, and I will use bronzer to buff it all off, or rather blend it all off. I'm now using Brow Satin. I have used this so many times before I started doing Maybelline videos. Now I realize that I'm not at all particular about brow products. So at least one thing I don't need to spend a fortune on. It comes to nice bushy brows, and that's what the look I want to go for. You kind of have to fill, blend, fill, blend. I think that's where this powder is really helpful. So hard to do this with the other product, which had a gel, because the other one was perfect for everyday, you know, quick makeup. Now that I'm done with the powder, I would use the thin pencil sign for the actual hairs. And this is where I get easier to see. One thing I can say about the primer right now is that it makes rubbing, it's making the rubbing erasing quite easy. So that means it certainly is adding a slip. A nice slip, you know, not the one which will make you hate your foundation, but the one which makes it easier to buff out any mistakes. I don't need that one. So this eyebrow of mine is, I like the shape of this eyebrow better because it's thicker and rounder naturally, whereas the other eyebrow I have to match to it, so to go over and all done. Final buff, and then I can apply my gel. Now my eyebrows are completely done. I use the Brow Satin to fill and as pencil, and then I use the brow filler as a gel. I really like it because it doesn't make it crunchy like I used to have a Rimmel one. I think it made the hair look crunchy after some time, whereas this one you won't even know. Moving on to the eyes, I'm only going to use Creme de Nude on my lid, and I want the star of the show to be eyeliner, the eyelid eyeliner and the lower lash line eyeliner. I have a clean brush which I'm going to just use to buff out the edges. It looks a lot brighter. Actually, it is quite bright. Like, this is definitely lighter. This eyeshadow is definitely lighter than my eye, and the reason I'm using it is so that I can keep the eyeliner the focus of the whole look, and the rest of my eye will be quite open. I'm excited to try Maybelline's next matte eyeliner. I tried the first one and it was amazing. I really like the old school kind of tip. I think this tip is a bit more flexible. Let me see. Yeah, it is definitely cutting all the way to half. So this might get frayed very easily. Although, like I was saying, it's a flexible tip. Actually, it's right now it is really easy to work with. I could get a reasonably thin line with it as well. A trick I do when I want to get really thin line is bend my eyeliner. So the first part I would do pointing like this, then I would bend it and bring it very close to the lashes and just take it, break it into little segments, and then now I can make it all one. I would use here for a clean, simple look, whatever I'm using as a bronzer. And because I haven't taken out my bronzer yet, it is my contour powder. I got myself Master Drama to put in the lower lash line. And once that's done, then I will start shaping the whole eye shape. Okay, now let's check the space. As you see here, the line could be a bit thicker and it definitely needs to be connected. And once I do that, I can work with the other eye. I like to do it for this because I think I personally like the eye shape of this particular eye more. I'm done with one eye. Just let it dry so that I can see what I need to do in the other one. Yeah, and while that dries, I do my lipstick. I'm again using the Gigi Hadid lip liner. It is so good. It doesn't budge. It leaves this beautiful color in the end. Eyes are all done. Makeup is all done. I'm looking a bit bleachy because the sun is going down. Now I have with me the Vivid Matte in, what color is this? Rebel Red. Look at me, the Rebel. To be honest, I was not expecting a good lipstick when it comes to mattes. But I'm pleasantly surprised. And the applicator is so helpful. Yeah, I think this is the true color. It is beautiful. I just hope it stays put, otherwise it will be very embarrassing. Okay, I'll see you later, darlings. Mwah. Hi guys, I'm back. It's really late now. It's 1:30 in the morning and I just want to fall asleep. Take off my makeup, get comfortable and just fall asleep. I had to take my lenses off. It was so embarrassing. I had to take my lenses off because my eyeliner started smudging. And I remember when I started dating Mario, that's when I was using Master Drama. I had totally forgotten about that. But Master Drama on me, at least with the powder, it doesn't smudge down here. And that's great, but it's smudged on my lenses. Second thing is this Vivid Matte lipstick. It is gorgeous color. I just feel like applying the color just to show you how beautiful this color is, but I will never use it again. Such a beautiful, intense color, but then it just disappeared. An hour into going out and I had to keep on reapplying it and reapplying it. It was so annoying. It even took off the lip liner I had put under it, and at some point I just gave up. I was like, you know, I can't deal with this anymore. So I came home, put a yellow dot. This is definitely a no. It kept going into my line, so I basically was taking off my foundation from my chin The house is quite active. It was taking out foundation just to get rid of it from my skin. It's terrible. The next thing, which is a no for me, is the matte blush. It's interesting when you start with it. Of course, I'm dark skinned, and this is all the stuff I was doing after coming home. And it does show up initially when you apply, but then after some time, look, just some light rubbing and it's almost gone. This, I cannot make up my mind. It's just a weird powder. I don't know whether I'm never going to like a loose powder, or it's just this one. Okay, in the camera you can't see it as well, but it gave me so much texture here and here. I have used the brow satin in another video, and that's what I was trying to do here. Now, it's so easy to work with this product. As you saw, it didn't take me long to do my eyeliner. All you have to do is, this is what I would do. When I want an intense color, just add dots like that, and then spread. So easy. So easy. And then, once you're done with that side, use the other side and you add your pencil, your hair strokes. And it did not budge. My eyebrows look as if I've just put them. I mean the whole eyes look just as if I've just put them. Very impressed with the eyeliner. The matte eyeliners are gorgeous. Both of them, the ones I've tried. The eyeshadow, I'm not the biggest fan of this eyeshadow. There is some slight creasing now, as you can see here and here. There's some slight creasing. Nothing too bad. Not the greatest, but nothing too bad. Contour, I actually still can see the contour. I can't see my blush. I'm going to try this tomorrow again. I think I'm going to try it with a different powder, just to see how it will be. Anyway, I'm going to do a video, another Maybelline video tomorrow. As you see, there is concealer there, but wherever my eyes have lines is where the creasing is. This could entirely be because of the powder. It could be because of the concealer. So I will give it a try with a different powder, and we will see what happens with that. Love this. Love this lip liner. Love the Master contour. So easy to blend. Amazing. Cool toned. Perfect for even my skin tone. The Indian skin tone. It would show up as a nice contour for us too. The one I have is in medium dark, and that's good. Not so much. Love it. Have been using it forever. Eyeliner, surprisingly, is very good, and that's what I was trying the strokes here. Look, with the eyeliner, can work in many different ways. Can have, the hardest thing to do with this is a very thin line, continuous thin line. Like, that's how thin it can go, but any thicker than this and thinner than this, and you would lose control. Whereas if you want to go thick, this is how thick you would go in one stroke. And for that, you really want to press and get to the end and take a straight line. Gorgeous, gorgeous black. We will see. I think I want to try this and the other one because they're both matte. I will check if the other one is actually waterproof. If it is, so good, so good. I'm done with what I had to say, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.